today I want to do 50 random facts about me, and I'm not going to explain them. I'm just going to go through them really fast just because I'm trying to get it done. Get shit done. So I have them all sitting in a note on my phone, and I'm going to go through them if it loads ever. Yeah. Okay. So I was born on April 2nd, 1992. So I'm 21 years old. And also, fun fact, it snowed the day I came home from the hospital. And I came home probably on April 4th because that was back in the day when you could spend more time at the hospital. Or like where you stayed more than just one day. So it snowed on the day I came home. And I'm not talking like drizzle, I'm talking blizzard. Like there was like, not blizzard, but there was a snowstorm. There was a good 3 or 4 inches. Okay, number 2, I watch YouTube videos like most people watch TV. The only shows I watch on TV are Coven, which I need to catch up on because it ended last night. Do not fucking spoil it in the comments. Glee, sometimes Dance Moms, and Once Upon a Time in Wonderland. They're the only shows I actually sit down and watch on TV. Sorry, not sorry. I spend all of my time either watching YouTube videos or like if I'm watching a TV show, I'm like marathoning it and I'm watching it on my Kindle on Amazon Instant Prime or Amazon Instant Video. Okay, number 3. I always text in full words and full grammar. I do not abbreviate shit. I use commas. I use periods. I'm a grammar Nazi, especially when it comes to texting. Okay, number 4, I'm fucking obsessed with drag queens. I fucking live for drag queens. Literally, Sinful Sundays at Taboo in Philly is my life. Oh my god, I love drag queens. Straight up. Okay, and number 5 is I took one of those Myers-Briggs tests in high school. Not high school, in college, in psychology in college. I got ISFP. Sorry, I'm like reading it on my phone. Which stands for introvert over extrovert. Because I am more introverted person. Sensing over intuition, feeling over thinking, perceiving over judging. And I was really annoyed because I wanted the, whatever one that Morgan Yates is from the Forever Glamorous, because she's like in like the 3rd percentile or whatever. And also, I looked at, one of those things came up on Pinterest and it judged all the princesses. It like related them to Disney princesses. And I got fucking Snow White. And of course, Snow White's my least favorite princess. Okay, number 6, I wish I was Southern. As a lot of you know, I am, like, my whole family's from Massachusetts, and I live in Pennsylvania, so, like, I'm, like, the farthest thing from Southern. So I wish I was Southern. I wish I was, like, from Alabama, straight up. Okay, number 7. As you can tell from, like, the background, I am the fucking messiest person you have ever met. I have this weird obsession with, like, organization and keeping shit clean, but I can never do it for myself. It's really sad. Okay, number 8, I'm obsessed with monograms. Yeah, fuck you, Sarah93X. Thanks for getting me in this weird monogram phase. I love monograms. Anything that I can get that's monogrammed, I will, not even get it, I will stare at it and I will want it. Yeah. So, when in reality, all I really have, I have a monogram necklace from Marley Lily that, like, I can't even wear because it, like, got all, like, gross the first time I wore it. And I have, like, a monogrammed phone case, and that's about it. Everything else I just want monogrammed. Okay, number 9 is I collect nail polish. I have probably close to, last time I counted, I had 400 nail polishes in my possession. And my neighbor's walking by, this is awkward. And I know my collection has grown. Why are you stopping in front of my house? Do not pee in my snow, Ozzy. They have the cutest dog ever. Okay. Number 10, I have the weirdest obsession with iPhone cases. I collect iPhone cases. One day I'm going to do an iPhone case collection, and I'm going to show you all of my iPhone cases because I have so fucking many. And it's really sad. Like, right now I have an American flag one. Number 11, I actually made this note, I think over the summer, and there was an ad that used to play on YouTube all the time for the Disney Hawaii Aulani Resort. I love that commercial, like, to the point where I will go on YouTube and I will look up that commercial and I will find it. Like, I want to work there, like, I want to be, like, oh, I just love that commercial. Oh, number 12, going along with that, I'm obsessed with Disney. Disney is my life. I actually have, right up there, there's a picture, you can't really see it. It's of the candy castle that they put together. They covered the castle in, like, candy themed for the 25th anniversary of Walt Disney World in 1997, and I was there for that. Not while they were putting it together, obviously, but, like, I was there while that like festival, while that like whole thing was going on. And that's actually the first photo I ever took, and I want to work there. I want to work at Walt Disney World for like when I'm older, or not even when I'm older, like now. Or number 13 is my favorite foods are pizza and frozen yogurt. Even though I'm lactose sensitive, so I'm not supposed to eat dairy. Or I can eat dairy, but like not a lot of it. Pizza and frozen yogurt I could eat every single day if I could. And my favorite frozen yogurt is salted caramel, and my favorite pizza is pepperoni. I texted you 5 hours ago. That's a big pet peeve of mine, is when I text someone and they text me back 5 hours later. Okay, number 14 is I did this thing in high school called comedy sports, and I'm not an athletic person. I mean, I was when I was younger. Sorry, I keep having to look, see if it's filming. But like I did this thing, it's called comedy sports, where it's like an improv team, and you paid $50, and Mom was so pissed you had to pay $50 for it, but like, oh my god, it was so fun. And I remember it just sucked because like after we were gone, we did it senior year, and then the next year like they tried to keep it going, but like no one really wanted to do it anymore, and it just like sucked, like seeing it like end. And if you watch SourceFed, Joe Beretta sometimes wears comedy sports t-shirts, and I'm like, bitch, I love you. Okay, number 15 is I have too many fucking life goals. I want to do so many different things. Like I want to be a hairstylist, I want to be a piercer, I want to be a Disney princess, I want to be an actor, I want to be a singer, I want to do everything. I don't know, that's just me. I don't want to ever have to live the same day twice. Okay, number 16 is I went through this phase where I was a total gym rat. Over the summer, you can tell I wrote this in the summer because like I'm not really so much anymore. Over the summer, I got a free week of LA Fitness because my little sister got a job there, and I went there and I would be there for like 3 or 4 hours a day, and like I would just work out, and then not 3 or 4 hours, but like at least an hour or two, and then I got my membership and I started going twice a day, and I was like, fuck this, I'll go before work and I'll go after work, and I went ham at the gym, and eventually it just got too expensive and like I couldn't afford it, so eventually I'll go back. Yeah, but like now I work out once every other day in my own house. I do Zumba and like yoga. 17 is I'm obsessed with feather extensions. I am actually fully trained to put them in people's hair, and I put them in my own hair, and I have 4 in right now. There was a time, was it last summer or the summer before, where I had like 11 to 15 in my hair at all times. I was obsessed. It was sad. Okay. Number 18, I'm obsessed with like fashion blogs and reading fashion blogs, and one day I'm going to do a whole video on like fashion blogs I'm obsessed with, but I like could spend hours sitting through fashion blogs. Number 19, I'm obsessed with FITM and like wanting to go to FITM. Not that I want to go to FITM, just because if I was going to go to school for fashion, it would be going to school at FIT in New York, because they have a fashion photography program, which is something that I also want to do. But yeah. And I'm obsessed with FITM, and I'm obsessed with The Hills. So they kind of go together. And The Hills is like one of my all-time favorite TV shows. So like, you know. Okay. Number 20, I'm super nerdy, and for fun I will go on different colleges and look up their course catalogs and just look at college classes that I want to take in life. It's really sad and it's really nerdy, but I do it a lot. Like more often than I care to admit. Number 21, as you guys all know, I'm obsessed with my job. I heart Sweet and Sassy. I could live at Sweet and Sassy. I could work at Sweet and Sassy for the rest of my life, and I would be perfectly happy. Okay, number 22. I'm obsessed with reading. I read almost 24. I would rather sit in my room this also kind of goes with the IFSP thing. I would rather sit in my room and read on a Friday night than go out. Yeah. I can read a lot. I don't know, I just fucking love reading, and I have so many books that I have to read, and that's why I do book videos too, and that's why I also do book blogs, or run a book blog. Okay. Number 23 is I would choose Chex Mix over potato chips any day. I fucking love Chex Mix. Chex Mix is my favorite snack. It's my favorite food. I love Chex Mix. And it's the cheddar kind. That's the only time I eat anything cheddar flavored, is the cheddar Chex Mix. Or if it's regular Chex Mix, I will only eat the pieces that have a lot of Worcestershire sauce on them. Number 24 is I only go to McDonald's during McDonald's Monopoly. McDonald's Monopoly, I will win one day, and like I go to McDonald's a lot during McDonald's Monopoly. Like, it's sad. But I will win one day, And people will be like, damn, that's why she goes to McDonald's so much, because she wants to win a car. 25 is Taylor Swift. I'm sorry, if I haven't mentioned this in 100,000 videos, I'm obsessed with Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift is my girl. She's my favorite singer. She's like my inspiration. I'm obsessed with her. Okay, number 26, I get most of my news from SourceFed. No shame. Number 27 is I'm a big supporter of LGBT rights and equal rights for everybody. So that's just something that if you go on my blog, you know, that's a big part of what my Tumblr, that's a big part of what I blog about, and you know, that's just me. Number 28, my favorite author is Sarah Dessen. Yes, Sarah Dessen and Ellen Hopkins are my favorite authors. Number 29, I take more selfies than anyone ever should. I take like 5 to 6 a day. Number 30, I once hit a human being in the Whole Foods parking lot. I was pulling out of a parking spot at Whole Foods. And actually no, I was pulling in, but I guess I pulled out to like straighten myself out, and I see this guy walking on the other side. Like, there's 2 rows of cars and there's a big aisle in between them. He was on the side of these cars over here, and that's fine. You're not in my way. He walks over and walks into my car. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? And the guy like kind of starts like freaking out a little bit, and the woman next to me, she was like, you know, if you called the police, I would just tell them that you walked into her car. I watched you do that. And he was like, well, she should have been looking where he's like, well, he turns to me, he's like, well, you should look where you're going next time, and walks into Whole Foods. I was like, fuck you, bye. Like, you just walked into my car. You're telling me that I need to look where I'm going? Get your eyes checked. But yeah, I always tell the story of how I hit a human being in the Whole Foods parking lot once. Number 31, I could live at the beach forever. I love the beach. I do not like water, but I like the beach. Number 32, I have the biggest shopping addiction. It's really sad. Except I've been doing good not spending money because I don't have a car right now, so I'm trying to save up for a new one. Number 33, I'm obsessed with hipsters and being a hipster and hipster fashion. And part of me does it ironically, part of me does it like, yeah, I fucking love it. Yeah. Okay, number 34 is I'm all about good vibes, and I've got that way from, did I already talk about him on here? Or am I talking? No. I got this way from Mod Sun, who is my favorite rapper, and I'm going to do a whole video about him, but I love him. Thank you, Miss Megan Makeup, for showing me the ways of Mod Sun. I love you. Okay, number 35 is I'm obsessed with 8 tracks, and this summer, every playlist I listened to on 8 tracks was just one giant stoner playlist. Like, people would be like, Kelsey, your life is one giant stoner playlist. Cause like, I'll call it stoner music, and it's like chill, like Cisco Adler and things like Bob Marley and like, Jack Johnson and Dave Matthews. Then obviously I mentioned Cisco Adler and Hoodie Allen and G-Eazy, Schoolboy Q, not Schoolboy Q so much, but like Mod Sun, like things like that. Like, that was like my favorite type of music to listen to this summer. That and like country music. Number 36, I fucking love cats. Number 37, I'm obsessed with the Little Reasons to Smile blog and the Just Girly Things blogs on Tumblr. Number 38, I'm obsessed with Harry Potter. No shame in that. I fucking love Harry Potter. I could spend the rest of my life reading and rereading Harry Potter and watching all the Harry Potter movies, and I would be set. 39, I'm fully trained on how to use a deep fryer, and I'll like one of those ones with the baskets, and also how to use a cotton candy machine. I worked at a YMCA, and I was the front desk manager, but like I worked the membership desk. I was the membership desk manager at the YMCA, but it was an outdoor YMCA, so it was just like the pool, and my office was right off the kitchen. So on slow days and rainy days, they would teach me how to do things. So I learned how to use a deep fryer, I learned how to clean a deep fryer, I learned how to empty a deep fryer, and I learned how to make cotton candy out of a cotton candy spinner. So, hire me for birthday parties. Number 40, I have super dry skin to the point where it cracks and bleeds. Number 42, number 41, I always save my concert tickets. They always end up, I hate throwing them away. One day I'm gonna make a box for them and just put them in a box and keep them all, but like, there's some on my wall. There's an All-Time Low one, an Owl City one. There used to be some on that wall, but they're just scattered everywhere. Yeah, it's kind of sad. Number 42, my number 1 and number 2 fashion, or my 2 fashion icons tied for number 1 are Lauren Conrad and Kylie Jenner. I'm obsessed with their style. I would love to dress like them. And also I like the way Taylor Swift dresses and how Sarah Bell 93X dresses and Loli Fully Loaded. I will always call her Loli Fully Loaded regardless of what her name is. 43, I don't drink beer. I'm 21. I'm allowed to drink whatever. I don't like beer, so I drink Mike's Hard, and that's what I put in my beer pong cups because it's the same alcohol content as beer. People will be like, that's pussy beer, like that's chick beer. Like, no, it's Mike's Hard Lemonade. It's fucking good. My favorite is the black cherry and also the pink lemonade, which you can never find anywhere because it only comes out in October. Number 44, I'm obsessed with rain and anything like raining and like hearing rain, watching rain, playing in the rain, everything rain. 45, my favorite season is autumn because I like the weather, I like the leaves changing, and I like how I get to dress in autumn. Number 46, I'm obsessed with like inspirational quotes that you find on Pinterest. 47, I love making like protein shakes and protein smoothies. I went through this phase where I would that's all I was like eating, and I need to get back into that because like I felt so good and I want to start juicing also. Number 48, I fucking love coloring my hair. If you've been watching me for a long time, you know I've been through every hair color. If you've known me my entire life, you know I've been through every hair color. So I color my hair all the time. Number 49 is I don't drink coffee. So when I go to Starbucks in the fall and winter, started this year actually, I get the pumpkin cream steamer with 1 pump of caramel and soy milk instead of cream. Just because it makes it a little less fat and it's also really good, and it's basically a pumpkin spice latte without the cream, or without the coffee, because I hate coffee. And then in the summer I get an iced passion tea lemonade unsweetened, and I will usually put half of a like Truvia packet or like half of a stevia packet or something in there because I stopped getting Splenda just because no. That's really bad for you. So I'll either use like the pure sugar they have there, like the rock sugar, or I'll get like, I usually carry stevia with me. And the 50 and final fact is I'm obsessed with candles. We all know this. I worked at Bath & Body Works for all of 3 days and I'm obsessed with candles. And from within candles, my favorite kind of scents are baking scents and pumpkin-y scents. Actually, right now I have a peach Bellini scent on there right now because that's my favorite smell like of all time. But like I love baking scents, like pumpkin pecan waffles was my favorite this fall, and I like frosted cupcake and like pumpkin cupcakes, things like that. I love baking scents, but I also love like citrusy scents. I'm not the biggest fan of like florally scents, but like pumpkin, but like anything pumpkin, citrusy, or like pumpkin, fruity, or baking, and I am set for life. So, okay, those were 50 random facts about me. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm sorry, I kind of like brushed through them. It still took me like 30 minutes to film this video. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in my next video. Have a great day. Bye.